Hey YouTubers, it's RcMike with you. We've got a couple of batteries we got sent from HOBBYKING. So anyway, we're going to just open these batteries up and see what we got here. This is a sponsored video from them. However, we're going to give these things a real review and a real run in real application. So what we've got here is a little 3-cell 2200 Turnigy. So we'll give that a run. We're going to charge it and just see what the initial voltage is on these batteries. In this next box, we've got a larger battery. We're just going to get that opened up here real quick. It does come bubble wrapped so that it protects the battery fairly good. This is one of their new Turnigy batteries. This is a 5500 milliamp, and this is also a 3-cell. We'll give this a charge also, see what the initial voltage is at, and then we'll give this a run. So we'll give it a real review, and we'll see how it does. We've got an XT60, which is a really nice plug on this little 2200. We're going to charge that at 2.5 amps, a 3-cell. So it's charging now, and we'll see. So this battery also is at 3.88 on all 3 cells, which is perfect. And we're just going to check and see what we've got here. This is about 60% charged. These little smaller batteries are good for smaller cars and crawlers, so we'll test that with one of those here in a minute. So the Turnigy Rapid 5500 battery has an XT90, so we're just going to hook this thing up to the XT90 plug we've got here and just check to see what kind of voltage we've got on this initial charge. So right here we've got LIPO, we've got 3 cells, we're going to charge it. And then the amps, we're going to charge it at 6 amps. We'll bring this up to 6 amps and see how that does. And then once we've got everything set, we're just going to push this and see where we're at. So we're charging now, and it's at 26%, and all 3 batteries are identical. So which is really nice to see. You know, coming right from the factory, so the battery's in perfect condition, and right around 30% is a perfect storage voltage or percentage there. So we're going to let that charge, and then we'll give this thing a run. Here we are with a couple of HOBBYKING batteries that were supplied to us. This is a Turnigy 2200 3-cell, which we're going to run in this Vanquish H10. This is a Turnigy Rapid 5500 3-cell in this Traxxas Stampede that's been converted to a HOBBYWing brushless 3-cell setup. So we'll be running that in that car. So with that, we'll give these things a run. So here we are, we've got the battery in, we're just going to give this thing a run. So this 3-cell Turnigy battery from HOBBYKING seems to be having plenty of kick for this car. It's got plenty of punch, and it seems to be doing really well. definitely a handful to drive this thing. This battery has plenty of punch. Go ahead. So here we are with this Turnigy 2200, and it's a pretty small package. It's a 3-cell, but it's real small. And what's nice about this battery is in this H10 optic, you've got these little doors that come off the side, and they just pop out of here, and you can't get a full-size stick pack in. So these little small batteries fit right inside these door wells, and you can strap that right inside there and then get that battery right inside the door, and they just fit right in there. So these small little batteries fit this H10 optic perfectly. So we've got this Turnigy in there in the side door, and we've got it strapped in, so we're going to put that in our car and give it a run. So this is a Vanquish H10 optic with that Turnigy 2200 battery in there, and I've got a brushless motor with about a 3000 kV. It's geared down, so it's not real fast, but it's definitely going to give that little battery a workout. So this car is kind of like a rock racer. It's not really a crawler, but it does have some pretty good pickup. So anyway, we'll give this little battery a try. So the H10 and the Stampede did really well with those HOBBYKING batteries. The H10, you know, had a really hard hit, which just is from the battery just giving all the voltage it can and the amps. So that battery did really well with that little tiny 2200. And then of course the Turnigy Rapid 5500 did really well. This truck Of course, it's a bigger battery and a little hotter motor setup, but it had plenty of punch to get over the jumps and do what we wanted to do. So these batteries are working really well. So with that, we appreciate Hobby King sending us the batteries for us to test out, and they seem to be working great. So with that, both of the batteries did really well in our test vehicles, and no problems with the batteries, doing anything weird, such as getting hot or anything. They had plenty of punch. We appreciate Hobby King sending us those batteries to test them, and I definitely would recommend them, either one of them, for whatever needs you have, as far as a small 3S and a little bit larger 3S battery. They're going to suit anybody's needs for whatever it is they need. So with that, we'll see you next time. Have fun and keep RCing.